Michelle.
I'm Mersayy.
And this is our TTC Journey.
This video is going to be an intro to us and how we met. Well, we met at basic training. I was in a different cycle. I was hurt. And the new cycle had just came. And at the end, what was it called? At the end of the day, when it's time for us to go to bed,
total line.
Like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Total line. We had total line. I met my new, I wouldn't say bunkmate because she didn't sleep on top of me. She slept in front of me. Across from me. I met my new bunkmate. I didn't like her. I thought she was crazy. Because everybody was sitting at the end of the bed, and like the drill sergeants have to come in at one point in time, and when they do, you have to say at ease when they enter the room. Well, it wasn't no drill sergeant coming, and this bunkmate across from me, and she just yelled at ease. Me being there for so long, I just was like terrified because I had a whole conversation going on with somebody next to me, and I thought the drill sergeant was in the room. She just basically scared everybody in the room.
Yeah, I wouldn't stop talking.
Yeah. She was disgusting at that time. But then
3 years ago.
Yeah, this was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And but then at night when everything calmed down at the total line, drill sergeant just put us to bed. There was another training. Me and her used to be cool, and her and my girlfriend used to be cool. So they came to the bed, and both of them used to be flirting with me. I didn't catch that she was flirting with me because I didn't know. I didn't know. But the other girl fell asleep, and she was still sitting by my bed. By this time, they had put us to bed at 9 o'clock. By this time, it was like 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, we had to get up for like, 4:30, 5 o'clock. And we were just sitting there talking the whole night. And I think this went on for like 2 nights straight. And it was just like a bond that was just like, it was different, like, you don't know. So, yeah, it went on for 2 nights straight. And, I don't know, it was just different. We just became closer. And, a lot of people started to notice, like, you know, like, we became, like, close. We wasn't an item, but we were acting like it.
Yeah, she was mine, off limits.
No, we had no titles at that time.
Just off limits.
We was fretting. It's bad.
Don't do that, yeah.
Don't fret.
Yeah.
But we didn't get caught. Then one night, I think I was sitting by the edge of your bed at this time. It was my first time ever sitting by.
That's my favorite part.
My first time ever sitting on the edge of her bed, on the side of her bed.
Yeah, you was on the floor.
On the floor the first time.
I mean, that's how when we talked, I'd be sitting on the floor. At this particular time, she was sitting on the floor by my bed. So it's my favorite part because my favorite move is loving basketball. I'm embarrassed to say this, so. No, we was talking, and out of the blue, I was just like, you want to be my girl?
Yeah, I was like, at first I was like, so what are we? And when I met you, I was 18. She was 19.
Yeah.
And I was like, so what are we? And she was like, you want to be my girl? And I was like, well, yeah, I guess, or whatever.
What do I have to say?
And we became an item. I wasn't there for too much longer because at that time I was getting ready to go home because I was hurt or whatever.
Yeah.
I was being discharged. And I say we spent
3 weeks and some days.
Probably like 2 weeks and a half.
Nah, because you left on
the 31st.
You left on Halloween, and we started dating on the 5th of October. So North of 3 weeks, yeah.
A little over 3 weeks. We spent 3 weeks with each other before I left. But it wasn't like how it was before. We was like, that bond we had, how we would just sit by each other's bed and talk. It wasn't like that anymore because people started to take notice that we was fretting. So after a while, I think it was my last week there, I had to fall like all the way back from her in order to save her from not getting in trouble and me from getting myself in deeper trouble. You know what I'm saying? So I fell all the way back, and it changed. So I thought when I got home that we wasn't gonna be together because, like I said,
I'm sorry, but before you go to how you got home, just know she left when I was doing one of the training activities, and I didn't see her leave. So I saw the band leave, but I had no idea she was going home. Because I was waiting to get back over there just so I can see her. I couldn't talk to her or anything because obviously I couldn't do it. So when I found out she left, after I got back, it was time to eat. I just know I didn't eat, I didn't drink. I sat there and I cried. But obviously I couldn't say why. That whole it just wasn't a happy moment.
I mean, people knew why. Our battle buddies
close
knew
people
why.
was
Our battle buddies that was close to us knew why, but it wasn't like we could have just came out and be like, oh, I miss her.
So
I don't want to leave.
I was so hurt.
I want to say bye to her. I couldn't be like, oh, can I say bye to her? It was just like, it's time for you to go. Come on. That's it. I didn't get to say bye to anybody, really.
I couldn't control the tears. They were just falling. Go ahead, you can finish. I'm sorry.
But before I left, I had wrote her a note because I knew that if they found the note, I was so slick. I knew if they found the note that I wouldn't get in trouble because I was already in another company while she was still there. I wouldn't get in trouble, but she would get in trouble. So I wrote the note, the street note, as far as nobody else would know, but my battle buddy that I trust passed the note on to her. In our uniforms, we had these little pockets. And that's why I told her to keep it. I don't know if she kept it there, but I think Ward gave it to me. Yeah. Ward gave you that. Because at first I was going to put it in her pillow. And I thought about it. I was like, no.
I would never find it.
Because if they would have searched the bunk one day and she would have never found it, they would have found it. And then they would have opened it up and it would have been a whole bunch of mess. And she would have gotten in trouble because obviously she was there and I was home. So I wrote her one before I left. I wrote her one when I was at the other company and mailed that off when I got home. When I got home, I thought we wasn't going to be together because, as I said, the trainees, everybody that trained for the Army or National Guard, we all come from different areas of life.
All over the world.
All over the world.
Yeah.
So she had come from New Orleans, and I came all the way from Miami. And I just thought it wasn't going to work. I was young, 18. I didn't think that I was going to meet up with her again. So, well, then I waited and waited. I think it was 3 or 4 weeks before. I think it was in Blueface when I finally first got that first call from you. I got a call from her.
Yeah, I didn't get a call till Thanksgiving, too.
I think the call lasted a good 40 seconds. And it was just a hi and bye type thing.
She was being awkward on the phone.
Yeah, it was kind of weird to me.
Because when we were there, it was we was attracted to each other. We grew up bond. What?
Oh, I'm tripping.
We was attracted to each other. We grew up bond, but all we were doing was basically talking. We couldn't go in depth of how serious our relationship was gonna be. Then she left, so it was you know what I'm saying? We wasn't. I don't know if you could say we was an item. We was an item, but we couldn't. We didn't know where it was gonna go.
Yeah. I knew that I loved her.
Yeah, I loved her since the first time I saw her, and that's real. That's honest. I love her with everything.
I'm a real shy person, even though it probably don't seem like it. So
she's very shy. So when I called her on the phone, I'm cause she knew I told her I was gonna. I told you.
Yeah.
Then when we was writing each other, right?
Yeah, we was writing each other.
And I told her I was gonna try to call her when I get my phone call.
Yeah, but okay, and then throughout the process, people still peeped that we were still talking to each other, you know, from letters and things. I was sending her packages, care packages and everything.
Oh, thank you for them cough drops too. They was clutch. If you
Yeah,
went to basic, you know cough drops is the new candy. So yeah.
So yeah, I was sending her care packages and stuff. And the drill sergeants, they didn't like me. Probably like 2 of them liked me at the place. But yeah, they would peep. So she almost got in trouble. Like
Yeah.
a red face restart. That would have been her. Like she would have had to start basic training basically all over from square one. So that was that. And I had to fall back from I stopped writing letters. I stopped doing everything. So when she finally did get her phone to call me, it made it seem like I just didn't want to be there no
from
more.
the payphone.
You called me from Shay phone.
No, I called you from the payphone on Thanksgiving.
No, talking about when you was finished.
Oh, after that. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so she called me from her battle buddy phone or her phone. I don't remember.
Nah, my phone. You cut from Shay phone.
And that was that. It made it seem like I didn't want to be there or whatever. So we made plans. No, she went to AIT, and we continued to talk, and then eventually we made plans to meet up for Christmas. And I came to New Orleans for Christmas.
Yeah.
Met her family, and that was just that. We took off from there. I mean, it ain't all been a straight line, but
We have our ups and downs. Yeah. Just like everybody do, so, you know, we ain't perfect by a long shot. We have a lot of growing to do. We're still young. Like, we met when we were young, but it's crazy because we are still young, like, you know?
yeah, we just maturing together.
Yeah, we really are. Like, we've came a long way.
A real long
Like,
way.
I came further than her. She, like, not saying that I've, like, been better than her, but she's been mature. And, like, I still have a lot of childish ways, so she's helping me in that department, but, you know, she's very mature. That's the reason we have lights, because it was up to me. I have a PlayStation 4,
But yeah, that's how we met.
awesome.
Whatever.
She's the best girlfriend in the world. Like, you're awesome. I love you.
Love you too. But I wanted to tell you, like, I wanted to, like, talk about our coming out story, but I know the video is probably like extra long. And when I'm on Facebook talking, I mean not Facebook. When I'm on YouTube searching videos and looking at videos, I don't be wanting to watch nobody 13-minute videos. So.
But we just wanted to give you an inside look on our relationship and where we met at and how far we've came and, you know, how long we've been together and, you know.
Oh yeah, October 5th will make 3 years. 3 years. It feels like 20.
It feels like forever.
They do. It feels like, they say like every year you with somebody, like, as far as like a gay relationship, it feels like 7 years. It feels like 7 years. They really do.
It's awesome. Like, we don't even have to, like, you could edit this out.
Right.
This video. Like, the end of it, like, whatever, but it's just awesome. Being on Mersayy, like, she's so understanding. I really love her with everything. I mean, like, people use it just to say it. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Like, I love her with everything. I just want to make her happy and to be able to make both of us happy. And it's like we're young and we probably trying to settle, you know, people be like, but it's like I can't see my life without her. And I know she probably feel the same way, you know. So we just got to make each other better and have the baby. Want to get married before the baby.
Try for this baby. And see
We
where it
having a
take us.
baby. Like, I'm speaking it. Like, I'm so excited, man. It's so
Speaking
awesome.
into existence.
Yeah.
Well, this is us.
This is our journey.